Hi, y'all. Good morning. I hope you guys are well. So, today is Wednesday, April 10th. And I just wanted to come in because, of course, I had to make a decision, not necessarily today, but I like to just get things done and out the way with. So, my larger CD has matured as of today. It was at a 4.5 annual percentage yield for 12 months. Did I say 25 or 26? It started off at 25,000. Uh, I did, I was supposed to end at roughly 26,000, like 100 and like, uh, like 12, like $20. But the first the first interest that accrued, it got deposited into like my checking account. I thought when I set it up, I had it staying in the CD, but anyways, the first payment of like 90 something dollars came to me in my checking account. Of course, your girl used it. um, but I did make that correction going forward. So in regards to what was in the CD, as of today was 26,000 like $34 and some cents. Um, so your girl, I talked to you guys about it, right? Like, what do I want to do? Um, do I want to just do another one for 25,000, keep 1,000 out so that I have at least $3,000 out and about freely? And that was not including my rent savings, right? Um, so my rent savings is at 700 and something right now, almost close to 800. And then I have a CD, a 12-month CD that started in February of $3,000. So that covers 3 months of 3 months of expenses. I know for me, I'm like, Candace, why would you want to put your money up? You know what I mean? But me mentally, I don't want to have access to the money. I'm good with not touching the money. Okay. I'm good with not touching the money. That's why I have my other savings, the free savings that's out and about. Um, so yeah. So roughly between the rent savings and my regular savings, we're currently at like almost close to um 3,000. But I don't consider my savings for my rent as savings for me to use if something comes up, but that's what it's there for. But in my mind, it's for rent. So I feel okay. I feel okay. Obviously back at work. So today, April's like my first month back. If I start earning any bonuses, so like I know at for April there will be no payout because I was not working in February. The whole month of February I didn't work. So I know at the end of April, the last paycheck of April will not have any bonus. You guys know I started back on March 18th. The first week I was not on the phones, and then the following week, I was. It was like 2 full days of work. Anyways, I'll be getting 190 something dollars, but that won't be paid out until end of May. And then the last paycheck in June will be based on April. So it's like 2 months behind. So as long as I do good in April, your girl will get some money. And the tiers, I told you guys about the tiers kind of. So the tier I usually fall under was like $600, right? This is $650. The tier that I'm at, it would roughly be um it would be roughly $900, okay? But also the qualifications or the things that affect the monthly bonuses is obviously customer satisfaction, uh call handle time, which you guys know I struggle with. And then the other part is quality, like the cost, which was never there. It was just 50-50 between CHT and customer satisfaction. So I feel like I'm good with call quality. I hit everything. I'm actually a compliance ambassador for my team. So I'm good with that. So we'll see how this all goes, because there's a possibility I can get higher, but I'm straight with just being middleman. That is like a $300 difference, right? A 300 roughly $300 difference, which is awesome, for me doing my job. But at the same time, it could possibly be higher based on quality. So with that being said, this first bonus for April won't be paid out. Whatever I end April with won't be paid out until um excuse me, until the end of June going into July. So I will say this amount that I would like to save for this quarter does not include a bonus. So that's kind of tough. But anyways, let me get into what I did today, okay? So today is April 10th. My CD matured. So I decided to do a CD. I wanted to do the 5.10 annual percentage yield, but that was only going to be for 10 months. That's through Capital One. They had a 12-month one. That rate is at a 4.9 annual percentage yield. And then an 18-month one for a 4.5 annual percentage yield. So you guys know currently the one that I just got out of, the one that matured, was at a 4.5 annual percentage yield. And I told you guys, I talked with you guys about this. Interest rates are starting to fall on the savings, okay? It's not as high as it was. It's not a big drop either. It's like a tenth of a percent. But at the same time, you figure as the federal goes back into their meetings, and they see about decreasing interest rates, just like regular interest rates, like on credit card, like that prime rate. If they start to decrease that, best believe the interest rates on other things like your savings will decrease, right? Because you're not paying as much towards interest. Okay, so banks got to recoup that a different way. They're not going to give as much money out if they're not gaining as much money from you and interest on your credit cards and stuff like that, and loans that they make up. So it all goes hand in hand. So with that being said, when I opened up the rent one, at that point at Capital One in February, the rate was at 5.00 annual percentage rate for a 12-month. Now that 12-month is at a 4.90% annual percentage yield. So in my head, I'm like, Candace, a year from now, where will the rates be? Right? Will it be much lower? I don't think so, but I was like, let me get in where I fit in, right? So the decision I made was putting this into a 18-1-8. That's a year and a half. A year and a half CD, but it's going to be at a 4.5 annual percentage yield, and that's going to be for 18 months at a 4.50% annual percentage yield. Now, I did the calculations as to, what will I be earning. So one was like like the 10-month one at a 5.1 will be like 1,100 and something. The 12-month at the 4.9 would be around 1,200 and something. So the one I went with for the 4.5% annual percentage yield for 18 months, I'll be ending off with roughly $1,800 worth of interest. I will take that. I will definitely take that. I'm new to doing the CDs. This is like the first time I've ever done a CD. Within the past year, I don't think I've ever done a CD before, because I didn't have funds like that before, and I never wanted my funds to be tied up. But because interest rates have drastically increased, if you guys don't know, before interest rates were less than a percent, a full percent, a full 1%. So now that it has increased, I want to get in, I wanted to get in. So yeah, 18 months, $1,800. That's roughly $100 of interest per month, which makes sense. It makes sense. Um, so yeah, y'all, $26,000. How do I feel? I feel confident. I feel confident. As long as I'm back at work, even if I wasn't fully back at work, making 70% of my income, I will still make do and still be able to save some money. So my quarter two savings goal, I would like to save 1,500. 1,500 equals $500 per month, right? I don't think I'm gonna hit that with this paycheck. I don't know if I'll meet that this quarter. We shall see. I know last quarter that we just ended, it was car repairs, it was, registration for the cars. I did James brakes. Um, so even though I did save money in the first quarter, basically that money went towards all of those other things, which I'm fortunate that I had the money. Do not get me wrong, but it's like you see your savings and it's kind of still at the standstill that it was at before. But in my head, I'm like, Candace, no, nothing's coming up. Nothing big is coming up. Um, yeah, nothing big is coming up. April. Insurance is coming up in June, but that's towards the end of June. That's like June 25th. So we have to make a decision. We have to see if John Med stays um on my plan or he gets his own. I know I put in my community tab roughly what his rate would be. Obviously, he's 17 at this point. But even for non-collision, no collision on his car, it's like $300 per month. Whereas right now he's only paying like 100 per month, okay? And then if he wants collision, that's like 550 or 600, close to $600 per month. You guys got to look at my community tab. That's a lot of money. So we'll see. We'll see how this all works out. Obviously, I do want to get him ahead, but if he wants to have people in the car while he's driving, he has to get his own insurance. We'll see how insurance renewal comes up. If it's still within $1,000, we'll split it up just evenly, even though I know my rate will be lower than his. I know last time we did our renewal at the end of the year, I was kind of scared because not interest rates, insurance premiums, people were talking about theirs was going up, and you just never know. But once again, my car is older, his car is newer. It's a 2018, mine's a 2009, but his car doesn't have all the bells and whistles either. The only bells and whistles is heated seats, and he has the blind spot. And that's one thing, like when I shop for a car, even for me, when the time comes, okay, I don't want all the bells and whistles. I don't need blind spot. I don't need any of that, but most cars have that. Oh, and he has a backup camera, but all cars come with that at this point. That's part of the car stuff. So yeah, um we shall see. We shall see. But that's my goal. $1,500. Okay. Going into savings. Hopefully we'll meet that. You figure the only month that I will really have a bonus is the $200, basically. um the April, my last paycheck in April basically is the May 1st paycheck, and then the June, no, the July goes into July. So that's the only one that I'll actually be earning um this month. So if I could do 1,500 with only a $200 bonus, I'm straight. I will be straight. I feel like it's doable. I don't know, but I just wanted to, touch bases with you. Talk about my decision I made today. I do wish I had, kept 1,000 out, but I don't need 1,000 out. I have 2,000 out. We spent money already. I'm getting my car fixed, registration and Jamez's brakes. I don't, there's nothing else that can come up. You know what I mean? There's nothing else that can come up. Obviously, there can, but I don't anticipate anything. But obviously, without those drawbacks, I will actually be able to save. So yeah, I just got to take care of myself, take calls one at a time, and because my mood has been crap. Let me just say that my mood has been crap, but this video is not about that. It's about my decision making, my goals, my money goals for this quarter. So yeah, I'll be checking in with y'all probably at the end of the quarter, just to let you guys know where I'm at, because I don't plan on uploading often at all, just like before. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys have any goals? Do you have any upcoming expenses? Are you saving towards it? Let me know. Comment down below. Yeah, I gotta start loading up my computer. Your girl got to work. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.